Alright guys, this week we're going to be looking at attacking from the mount and actually maintaining from the mount. So it's really important to be able to keep the position before you're able to really attack. So the first thing, Professor's going to be on his back here, and I'm going to be in the mount position here. Alright, so the first thing we're going to look at, and the first thing when you kind of start out training, is you want to have a good wet blanket mount. So I want my chest heavy here. It makes him uncomfortable and gets him to kind of more likely to make mistakes. So he's going to press up. The first thing we want to do here is kind of swim through with one arm then the other. So swim one arm then the other. I want to make my shoulders wobble, so it's difficult for him to hold me up. If I go two at once here, if he's a strong guy, he's just going to hold me. I don't need to move, bring my other hand down. The next thing we're going to look at is grabbing my arm or trapping my arm for a buck and roll. So if he starts to pull my arm in and secures my arm here, I'm definitely going to have to defend this buck and roll. He's going to block my foot. He'll roll me over. So what I want to do is in this wet blanket mount, as he starts to grab, I want to pull my arm through and slap it back to the mat. Here. And that's it. It's not very technical. You just want to be quick, and timing is important. Don't wait until your hand is trapped on the body before you start pulling your arm out to get it out. The next thing is knee to elbow. So if he gets this elbow in, gets to his side and gets some space here, he's going to get his guard back. So once he starts to get his elbow inside my knee, I need to plant my hand, lift, and slide my knee back up. Plant my hand, lift, and slide my knee back up. So as long as his elbows are up on my legs, he's in trouble. It's very difficult to escape, and I've got a lot of attacks. Scoot back this way just a little bit. And the last thing, as far as maintaining, we're going to actually look at advancing the position. So if I feel like he's trying to roll over, I don't want to fight real hard to keep him flat on his back. I can let him roll over. So I'm going to move with him, and then I'm going to put my feet by his hips and push my weight back here and put my hooks in. Notice where my weight is. My weight's right over his belt area, and it's not leaning forward with my chest heavy. If that happens, I'll see it a lot, especially people who get too excited jumping on the back, and the person will kind of roll them over and then they end up on the bottom position. Once I get this back position, I get the seat belt. So I lock my hands here and stay tight in the seat belt position. It doesn't matter if I'm on top or if we continue rolling to the bottom. I still have the back. I'm still in the more dangerous position. So that's it for this week. We'll definitely be reviewing that and kind of building off of it for the all levels class.